Hello, yes, Max people, this is Resting. Today we're gonna continue with Stories of Past Destinies. So today we're gonna try to get ending 23. And
As he
hopefully...
set foot on the island, Renato couldn't help feeling a bit
Wait, never mind.
curious.
Let me see what ending we have
Was
to get.
Lupino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne?
Ah, shit.
Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Skyripper?
Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Skyripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Yeah, how do I see the endings? Oh my god, damn it. So anyway, we're gonna try to get ending... What's it? Ending... Let me just pause this. Ending 22. Yes. Yes, ending 22, guys. That was horrible. So we just need a lot of more endings. But here's the thing, I'm hoping to grind before I finish the game so I can get other abilities. Which I've been doing. It's a pain to grind. I'll say that. It's a pain to grind.
That had been his mistake before.
I'll say that.
Not trusting Zenobia's feelings for him. But how could he have known? After all these years of silence.
Grinding in this game is painful, I'll say that. We're almost done with the game, we just need one more ending. Hopefully I can upload it next week. So yeah, to get this ending I might grind more and go to bed. So yeah. So tomorrow I can record the other one. When I say tomorrow it's because it's probably gonna be pre-recorded and uploaded whenever I can. Ah shit.
One small step for a fox, he thought.
Damn it. Yeah, so it's not gonna be like... I don't finish the game today for all I know, or tomorrow, I don't know. But the videos will be uploaded another time. God damn this game. I'm telling you guys. As much as I love this game, it's really something else. Just want to finish this game already. The grind is real. And I almost done with all the abilities to be unlocked. We're almost done with this game. Convenient.
Ha! The contraption wasn't even trying anymore. As if it knew it had met its match.
Oh my god, we still need half of that. We still need like this. I already got the whole hook thing. I just need this one, that one, and that one. So I'm probably gonna grind for like this one. And I think I just maxed out this already. Let's see when how much to max out for that one, but the other one.
There it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well,
Yep.
there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all.
Yeah.
He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
I remember how I was so scared about choices, but yeah.
It was a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core. Doubt sunk in before he was even out of sight of the Farfarer. Why had he chosen the Skyripper? It was the sort of path he'd always avoided. The path of responsibility, of seriousness. Had he grown up? He didn't feel grown up. He'd made this decision from his gut, like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to stop being impulsive. Did that make any sense?
Not really. But whatever flows your boat.
Odd that they never locked these things.
I think the long way. Yeah, the whole thing is faster now. Yeah, we still need a lot to grind, that's for sure. I think I just need to get back to where it was.
was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time. There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest. The mice and rabbits. Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be.
We still have halfway to go with this. Probably get this and doesn't. When I get this one, so I can just get this tomorrow. Because I'm actually really tired. Look at the one more before I
The
call it a day.
20-sided core made him feel physically
Like not the final part of
Once he
because
sneaked
I want to
into
get
a temple of
the
dark
last
art,
ending
and
into
he hadn't
it
liked
next
what he
out.
smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. Maybe Lapino wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better. He carried
Wow.
his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
Yep. Alright, let's go.
Well, of course. If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or two look at it. And even if they disagreed and he had time, he could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective.
Alright, son, let's go.
Why had the parts of the Skyripper only surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it? The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty
almost
rituals
done.
to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Skyripper would reappear to be his destruction. And, hopefully this time, just his destruction.
Yeah. That's funny. Okay, let's go this way, Steven. I shouldn't have taken this one, I shouldn't have taken the long pen. Or to kill. I think it's present.
Renato checked for a false compartment. Nope. A legendary weapon was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were outnumbered.
Oh boy.
The once kind emperor had become a tyrant. But his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the Black Harvest, the Black Sun? No. He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk.
Damn it. I hate this puzzle so much. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm actually grind a little bit more after this and I'm done. I think tomorrow and I'll keep doing tomorrow.
Renato was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he'd put the Skyripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, the Skyripper could tear a hole in existence itself.
Oh boy.
There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Skyripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen until our whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed.
Irving still believes in string theory.
At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If Anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely. It would be Calaveras. It was he who had told Reynardo how to find it in the first place. But maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use. One way or another, there had to be a safe way to use it.
Lie bottom option, boy, let's go.
On the way to the ruins of the city of Ubar, Reynardo had plenty of time to ponder what the toads had said. Strings and holes and something called anti-stuff. Well, he didn't understand any of it, but it made him nervous. Reynardo would hear one metaphor and decide the Skyripper was safe, and then another, and worry it was catastrophically dangerous. If it could destroy the entire world, nothing was worth risking that. But if it couldn't, then not using it would be an act of cowardice. Of course, it could be catastrophically dangerous. Reynardo knew that. But maybe it wasn't always. He would bring the Skyripper to the council. Wiser heads would know what to do.
We're so gonna die.
The truth was, if it wasn't safe, then it was dangerous. They couldn't use it. He'd found the Skyripper for nothing. He should have rescued his friend Lapino. He should have confronted Zenobia. He had nothing but his sword. But maybe the council would have an idea?
How does this kid just fuck up and more fuck up for this poor fox? Oh my gosh, I need to go a lot. You can see I'm gonna get this one and that one's gonna be, yeah. Hopefully I can do two and I can just get that one. And tomorrow I just get a little bit more and I just really this game.
Why were so many ravens scouring the ruins? Had someone betrayed the secret base?
I really got shipped.
Come over here. The rebellion was in trouble. They'd have to attack, brandishing a super weapon they could not use. Could work.
That's a hell of a bad feeling about this.
This must be that sufficiently advanced technology we always talked about?
I think they're gonna get screwed over. And not in a good way.
A raven cawed, "There he is!" And they ran away, cawing. They knew he had the core, didn't they?
They were
Well,
afraid
yeah.
of it. Little did they know, he couldn't use it. Wait, if they didn't know he couldn't use it... Yes. A sword can be powerful without ever being drawn from its scabbard.
I asked my ravens over here. And over there. That's all I got. Serious.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. It was on fire. So far, so good. Oh, someone needs a bath. There were a lot of shiny, smooth, curved with leather, buckles, and kind of smelled, you know what? Never mind. Yes, there was also ore and other useful stuff. Let's focus on that, shall we? Renato barely made it to the hideout when he was shoved into a meeting room. He laid out his plan. They were shocked. Bluff the Emperor with an unusable weapon?
Yeah, it's brilliant, laughed Renato. He keeps sending ravens, none of them come back. How does he know it's my sword?
I suppose there's no harm if it fails. Take the Skyripper into a firing position,
Croaked the speaker.
I shall attempt to hail him by far, Speaker.
It was a huge bluff. Renato had no cards to play. Just a weapon that could maybe destroy everything he hated and everything he loved. Could he be sure it wouldn't work? No, of course not. Of course the Emperor couldn't be sure it wouldn't work, and he must believe in ancient weapons if he hoped to bring back the lost gods, right?
Oh boy, it's gonna end bad. I just have a feeling that it's going to end bad for all of us.
What terms could he offer Isengrim III? Now, he would have to step down, obviously. And accept the rebellion? Was that asking too much? Maybe Renato would ask him to make Zenobia Empress. Yeah, his daughter, after all. She would never sacrifice innocent kittens and puppies to bring back the lost gods. No. Renato had to seem confident. Overconfident, even. Like he was sure he could blow up the Emperor's ship to hell. I mean, who believes a cautious bluff?
The portal led right into the middle of the fleet. It was a glaring weakness in the defense.
I've been going to OP. Alright, fine. Ah, shit. That's not what I meant to do.
Strange. Fighting to place a weapon he could not use. But he could end the war tonight with just a threat.
So much more humane than destroying a ship or an entire fleet. And then he would destroy the Skyripper in case some other adventurer was tempted. You never knew about some of these other foxes. Soon, it would all be over.
Oh, that's not to my head.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Again. This time, he'd make an end of it. He'd screwed up last time, but he had a good feeling about this time.
Oh boy. Actually, I think I'm gonna stop it here, and tomorrow I just start grinding more.
He set up the Skyripper and let it warm up. Zenobia came out, flanked by a whole platoon of ravens.
Oh boy.
I know you, Renardo. You won't actually use that, she said. I know what the scientist told you, that it would totally blow up your fleet. You're reckless, Renardo. Bold, dashing, brave, devil-may-care, wild, impulsive,
Oh boy.
hasty, rash, sometimes even a little harebrained, a bit feckless even. You just don't think things through. Ah, get to the point, woman. But you're not crazy. How do you know I didn't go crazy? Demanded Renardo, doing his very best to look crazy. Well, go ahead then. Press the trigger. Oh, damn her. She'd seen through him again.
Ah, shit.
She never fell for his bluffs. This was the moment to do something brilliant. To come up with exactly the right thing to say, to make a heroic move. That's what heroes do. But he couldn't think of anything that wasn't obviously stupid. He was too shocked to move. Her ravens came and seized the Skyripper. He stared as they pushed it over the side into the abyss. Hey! Oh, I fought really hard to get that. It should never have come back. And yet to admit she was right. She had always been right. It was one of the frustrating things about her. Years later, as he rotted to his death in an Imperial prison cell,
Oh.
Renardo was still trying to come up with something clever and heroic that he could have done in that last moment. But he never could.
Oh, that's fucked up. God damn it. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Subscribe to my channel, and tomorrow we are fucking ending this bullshit.